Hello, time to take a look at the forecast across Europe over the next few days, and we'll begin with the earlier satellite picture. This strip of cloud is a frontal system been bringing some rain from the Low Countries down into France, just fringing northern parts of Spain as well. This is sliding its way south and eastwards over the coming days. So by the time we get to Monday, we'll see that rain extending into Poland, Germany, still some outbreaks of rain across parts of Switzerland, Austria, and a few showers continuing down across France. To the south and east of this, we've got a few sharp showers across parts of Turkey, but through Cyprus, Greece, the Greek islands, lots of fine, dry, sunny and hot weather. That continues through Italy into Sardinia, Corsica and much of Iberia, although northern parts of Portugal and Spain picking up more cloud, slightly cooler conditions here, maybe one or two showers. And to the north of our frontal system, we start to see something drier and warmer arrive into France and some southern parts of England and Wales as well, but still some cooler, showery, windy conditions across parts of Scandinavia and the north of the British Isles. On Tuesday, our front continues to slide its way south and east with some heavy rain on this, but still holding on to that warmth and heat through much of the Mediterranean. Actually, the heat starting to build in both London and Paris in the week ahead. Mainly dry, some spells of sunshine, little change in Madrid and Rome. It's dry and sunny here. Could see some showers in Moscow in the week ahead, but it's looking mainly dry in Berlin and lots of sunshine still in Athens. Hello, extreme heat continues across a large swathe of the USA over the coming days. Temperatures quite widely exceeding 100 Fahrenheit across many central states and down towards the desert southwest as well. And these distinctive areas of cloud have been generating some huge storms through the central and northern plains. They continue on their journey north and eastwards over the coming days through the Great Lakes into Ontario, parts of Manitoba, eventually into Quebec and the eastern seaboard, bringing some large hail, torrential rain and gusty, if not damaging, winds. And all the while, we've got some very heavy rain falling across parts of Florida into Louisiana. Could bring some severe flooding in places. We've got some heavy rain and hail across Alaska. That will bring the temperature down after some recent heat here. Across much of the western areas of the USA, it's dry, it's hot, and you only have to head a little way inland to see that extreme heat. So while it's quite pleasant along the coast in Los Angeles, by the time we get to Phoenix, those temperatures exceeding 100 Fahrenheit and likely to stay that way over the coming days. So some dangerous heat with a number of heat advisories in place. Across the eastern seaboard, you've got this mixture of heat, not quite as high as it is slightly further west, but also these thunderstorms, as I mentioned, bringing some torrential rain in places. Then down towards Florida, Louisiana, some very heavy rain. We could see some flooding in places over the next few days. So yes, we're going to keep this mixture of high temperatures, sunshine, but also some heavy and thundery showers. Hello, we'll get the forecast for Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean in just a moment's time. First to South America. Let's start with the earlier satellite picture. This strip of cloud is a cold front. As its name implies, behind it is some colder air. We're already started to see that arrive into parts of Argentina. Buenos Aires, for example, we're seeing temperatures around 18 Celsius. On Sunday, more like 12 and falling to 8 or 9 through next week. And that cooler, wetter weather now starting to nudge into southeastern parts of Brazil. To the northwest of Brazil, we've got some heavy showers and thunderstorms to deal with. Some of those also impacting Colombia and Venezuela as well. For a large swathe of Brazil on Sunday, mainly dry, some spells of sunshine, those outbreaks of rain arriving into the far southeast through the day, some cooler conditions behind it as well. Quite quiet across much of Chile at the moment. An area of high pressure keeping things dry and settled, just more cloud around to the far south of the country. So yes, those cooler, wetter conditions arriving into Rio over the next few days, then drier and a bit warmer again by the end of the week, and the temperatures start to climb again in Buenos Aires after a cool start. So across to Mexico, we've got some heavy showers and thunderstorms for many southern and southwestern parts of the country. Gusty winds as well. Just keeping an eye on this, could develop into something a bit more potent over the coming days. Some sharp showers across the likes of Hispaniola, also for northern areas of the Leeward Islands too. In between, there'll be some warm spells of sunshine, but Havana likely to be prone to some thunderstorms in the week ahead. It should be mainly dry in Kingston. Hello, we saw some torrential rain in Istanbul over the weekend, which brought some flash flooding. If you look at the earlier satellite picture, you can see the cloud associated with that heavy rain, and we'll come back to that in just a moment's time. First to Africa, plenty of shower clouds through our central zone, where we expect the seasonal rains to be at this time of the year. Looks like they're going to be pepping up over the coming days, particularly for more western areas, so the likes of Mali, Senegal, through the Gulf of Guinea and out towards Sierra Leone as well. Also got some heat continuing to build across the north north of South Africa. That will probably tend to ease off a little bit in the week ahead. It's looking dry in Cape Town, a brief spell of heat through the middle part of the week, and then things turn a little bit cooler, a bit more pleasant again. Lots of sunshine in Johannesburg as well. Further north across Africa, we're going to hold on to the heat in Morocco, Casablanca in the high 20 Celsius. Like to see some showers in Khartoum as well for the start of the week. So here's the heavy rain which brought that flooding to Istanbul, easing away eastwards and turning more showery. Like to see some sharp showers through Black Sea coast. Across much of the Middle East, it is mainly dry, 1 or 2 showers down towards Yemen perhaps, but essentially for most it is dry with plenty of sunshine. Some stronger winds through the Red Sea, but those winds now easing through the Gulf. So for most across the Middle East, it's quite quiet. It stays that way in the week ahead. Little change in Muscat, Dubai and Riyadh. Temperatures falling a little bit in Kuwait. Hello, let's take a look at the forecast across South and Central Asia, and it's northern and northeastern parts of India which will continue to see some of the heaviest monsoon rain over the coming days. This is the earlier satellite picture, so you can see the cloud associated with heavy rain stretching really from West Bengal up through Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and then up towards Jammu and Kashmir. So whilst we do have warnings in these states over the coming days, the higher level of warnings are starting to diminish. Nonetheless, we could still see another 100, maybe 200 millimetres of rain in places, and that's enough to bring some flooding and further rain piling into the likes of Karnataka, Kerala, and perhaps just pushing its way eastwards into parts of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh as well. Further north across Central Asia, it's a much quieter picture. 1 or 2 showers across eastern areas, but otherwise dry, hot, sunny. A lot of dry weather across much of Pakistan, but could just see some of those heaviest falls of rain arriving into more eastern areas of Pakistan. You can see down the western side of India, further rain to come on Monday. It looks like the Maldives should be mainly dry, just a scattering of showers across Sri Lanka, so many escaping with a mainly dry day. But you can see these brighter blue colours developing across northeastern areas of India towards West Bengal, also pushing their way eastwards into Myanmar too. It's looking mainly dry in Mumbai in the week ahead. Could start to see some thunderstorms developing by the end of the week, and just about dry in Chennai, but could see some rain arriving into more northern and western areas of Tamil Nadu. Bye-bye. Hello, the forecast for Australia and New Zealand coming up in just a moment's time. First to the Asia Pacific, let's begin with the earlier satellite picture. And I want to draw your attention to this area of cloud. It's our slow-moving seasonal front. Going nowhere fast. It's been bringing some torrential rain across southern parts of China, Hong Kong in particular. More to come in the next few days. Also bringing some impacts to Taiwan. You can see the bright blue and green colours there, just indicating the extent of the heavy rain. Some of that heavy rain with embedded thunderstorms arriving into parts of Japan too in the week ahead. A few moving into Korea. Most should stay mainly dry. Dry in Beijing on Monday. Eventually we'll see some rain arriving there on Tuesday. Got some heavy showers down across Borneo and Sulawesi. For much of Malaysia and Indonesia on Monday, it is mainly dry. So really quite an unsettled week in Osaka. Heavy showers, thunderstorms, some rain arriving into Beijing and turning things cooler for a short time before the sunshine returns and the heat starts to build again. Now, across much of Australia, it's mainly dry. We've seen some cooler conditions arriving into the interior. So Alice Springs, 16 Celsius. Cool and showery down across parts of Victoria and Tasmania with some very strong winds here. Could see some gusty, damaging winds, maybe some snow as well, down to around 400 or 500 metres. This frontal system slowly edging its way towards New Zealand, so replacing the area of high pressure we've got at the moment. Eventually, we'll see something wetter and windier by the end of the week. Some rain too in Perth, turning things cooler by the time we get to Thursday.